I'm bored. Well, I'm bored too. Hello, everyone. Oh goodness. All right, we can. Oh, it's already turned off. Perfect. I ended. The music ended at the perfect time, which is exactly how I planned it. Hello, everyone. Sorry if I'm stretching a little bit. I've been in my seat for about the past hour and a half, completing a raid. I guess I can talk about that a little bit later. But welcome back to Destiny 2, the second one. The first one existed a long time ago, before my time, and now we're in the second one. I like playing Destiny. I like doing. I think I'm gonna do the story weekly. You know what's funny is it works out perfectly for me because I work on Tuesdays and I don't get a chance to play the story at reset like everyone else, where everyone has to contest with each other to get on the server, and everyone has to fight in order to stay on the server. I get to play at the end of the day when nobody is doing that to me. No, thank you. So I like doing the story during streams. It's a perfect little thing to get to do on stream. So I enjoy this. Permission to cuss? No cussing. Only I may cuss, and I'm trying not to do that myself. So no sir. Shall be no cursing allowed. Ooh, that looks cool. But you have a test tomorrow. Well, I hope it goes well for you. Okay, so I have been so after last week's stream, the new raid came out. I eventually would like to stream myself playing the raid. We're gonna do it on Friday. Maybe I'll stream it on Friday. Because I would like to. And I have not gotten the new exotic. I've got a lot of weapons from the raid. Quite a few actually. I'm only missing like one weapon from the raid, but I've gotten a lot of weapons. I've gotten most of the armor for Titan. Let's see. Where would this be? I think it's an end game. Yes it is. Yeah, so I'm only missing the helmet and the boots from the raid. The helmet looks pretty cool. It's not going to replace the current helmet I have though, and I'm only missing the arms from the dungeon. So yeah, things are going pretty well for me. We're gonna get started with the story. I have not started anything yet, so let's just hop right into this. I'm excited for more pirates. Uh-oh. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Tell me if that's too loud.
It is an object pulled from Elixir legend, and I fear it is not the only one of its kind. The old crews fought and died for these relics, believing they could bestow power. The very power the great machine withheld. That is why Aramis enlisted their help. She seeks the relics.
Chief, why are you in the nurse's office? I threw up? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did you throw up?
And if her task is at the command of the witness.
I love this dude's furry back. I know he's like used to cold, but I love it.
Claim the powers within. If she does, all will fall to corruption. You must find them. You must.
Well, that is the plan, sir. Also, he's my favorite, one of my favorite characters. Maybe not I don't know what my favorite character in this game is, but he is probably one of my favorite characters in this game. Void or stasis damage? Well, I've got void and stasis damage weapons. Finishers and expedition or catch crash. Bonus progress awarded for celebrating. Sure. Swords. I can do swords and bosses and mini bosses. Alright. Swords. I got a good sword for that. I actually got this sword not too long ago. So this sword is the other half. Apparently this is not as rare of a sword anymore. Well, except for one of my friends who has not gotten it yet. Everybody except for him has gotten this sword. But this sword, the other half, is, I believe it is based off of the sword from Halo. Half of it is. And so, and this one is apparently pretty dang good. I crafted this one because, you know, you only need one deep sight for it because it's so rare. And so now that I have it, I feel like the coolest Titan in the world. So what are we doing here? Let's see. Loot expedition, buried treasure, and defeat combatants in the Cosmodrome. Okay. Let's see here. And I'm almost rank 20. I think we'll probably hit rank 20 tonight, actually. Alright, catch crash. Let's do this. I think we need to do at least one of these. Hold on a moment. I should read more. Loot expedition. Okay, so we need to do an expedition, but I want to do a catch crash first because these are fun. Catch crashes are fun. And I believe, yeah, we've got maxed out Atlas, so we can do one of these. Of course, we're gonna go for the Glimmer one because we don't want the basic one. We want the Glimmer one because I believe that, excuse me, this doesn't offer anything less. It just offers more. It offers Glimmer. So that's good. Oh, also, because I completed the raid, I got the new banner. It looks cool. I don't really care which of these I ever display because, you know, some of them I feel like, ooh, you know what? Sure, I'll display that one. Maybe people will think that's important. I don't really think these are that important. I personally don't find them to be as, like, important. Like, I don't know. I just put something on there that's random that might catch people's eyes. I don't know. It's one of those things that I personally don't even look at when I look at somebody's title. Is what the thing they put on, like what their gilded title thing is. But maybe some people find it important. All right, we're attacking the asteroid. I didn't actually throw up. It was a meme. Oh, okay. Wait. So what's wrong? Are you just scared that you have a test tomorrow, or? I mean, here's the thing. Tests are always kind of scary. Ooh, that's a beefy Titan. And then there's me. Titan with tusks. Although the tusks are going to get replaced when I get a better helmet. Because I have not settled on a good helmet. I keep changing the helmet. I'm happy with, like, everything else on my Titan looks alright. But the helmet just kind of sucks. And I don't want to spend, like, people have suggested ones that might fit for the look I'm going for, but it just doesn't work.
You will fail. Piracy has been the elixir way for centuries. You are only playing at this life.
Are you saying that I cannot be a pirate? I will be the coolest pirate ever. I actually really liked pirates when I was a kid. I liked Pirates of the Caribbean. I liked, shoot, his name just escaped me, and he was, like, in the news a lot, and I can't remember his name. Pete Fallen. Okay, that I can do. Johnny Depp. He's one of my favorites. He's a pretty cool guy. Very chill. And he's surprised, like, I remember because, like, I think the first time I got, like, exposed to him was was it Pirate? Yeah, I think Pirates was my first exposure to him. Oh man, that was fast. Pirates was my first exposure to him. And then I watched Willy Wonka, and the difference between Pirates and Willy Wonka. Actually, I might change the machine gun because this machine gun is better for Ag Clear. Let's switch to Thunderlord. Need to get more ammo, but still. Like, he is pretty crazy at what he does. Oh wait. And I can't wait to see what he does now. I mean, like, recently he's been, recently he's been doing more chill stuff, I think. He was on a I think he was on like an award show, which I don't pay attention to award shows. I personally think that award shows are just, they're kind of boring for me. I guess other people enjoy them, but they're boring for me. Me. But he does that. Wait, what? Gald? Oh my god. Somebody. That's funny. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I am in the background. I have asked other friends if they want to do a dungeon run later. It might not happen tonight. Because one of the people I've asked to do it with said that they are Destinied out. Which is fair. They've been playing the game all day. I have been playing the game for roughly 2 hours. And if they do not want to continue, well, that is fine with me. Dude, I had like a favorite loadout I did for I mean, on this encounter, it doesn't really matter what you run. Because it's an activity and everybody's just like going buck wild. Oh yes. I'm just sheared. Search up Master Key for mine till. Oh, okay. I feel like there's a lot of memes that I don't actually know. Like, people tell me to look up these things, and I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, I probably shouldn't waste that on the tank. I'd rather use this. And now the tank is invincible. What was I talking about? But yeah, I'm not real, like, people bring up memes with me, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I try to portray myself close to the age I actually am. Which nobody will ever know. Which maybe not knowing memes is a good thing, because people won't actually get to guess my age. But take the bomb to the throat. Maybe one day I'll learn that you can't just shoot a shield. But what was I saying? Anyway, I don't know. I just suck at memes. Give me that restoration. And dead. Well, not dead. The walker is a robot. It doesn't have any feelings. Robots have no feelings. We learned this when I played Detroit Become Human. Are you winning? Now that one I do know. I've seen some pretty weird variations of Are You Winning, son? Some of them silly, some of them not so not so good. Because the internet is full of weird things. Alright. Ooh, look at all the money. I love the texture that they went for with the money. It looks really cool. It's like gold bars and all that stuff. Even though in the world of Destiny, you don't actually use gold. You use glimmer, which is weird. Maybe I need to ask the Destiny know-it-alls this, but I feel like I don't understand the whole thing behind the glimmer. Again, it's a currency, but I don't understand the currency, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, this week, oh man. So last week was my new schedule, because I've been working so hard that my boss changed around my schedule. Actually, I don't think it's because I've been working hard. I don't want to say that. I've been working long enough that my boss has decided, because like you know, after a certain amount of time, you know, you get, like, if you maintain yourself with a company long enough, any company, oh, excuse me, if you maintain yourself with any company long enough, it doesn't matter if you're a good employee or not, they will give you a different schedule once they once maybe this is a nihilistic way of thinking about it, but once they determine that you're not going to leave and that you're going to stick around, they give you a schedule to better fit your and their needs. This isn't with every company. This is with I know this is with the company I work for now. They do that. And I've been part of a couple companies, oh, excuse me, that have been like that. So, I love this music. This is great music. So, I know that, you know, with at least good companies, I know with good companies, they typically like to give schedules out to people when they determine that they're not going to run and that they're good workers. In my case, I think it's a mixture of just me being there and not leaving, and being a decent worker. I think I'm a decent worker. I think. I don't know. Tomorrow is 6 weeks since I started, so I told my boss I wanted to know what he thought of my performance so far. I did not need to rally. Well, that was a waste. Tomorrow I'm gonna be like, hey boss. Well, first, Ellie Rose, thank you for the follow. It's a new guy, by the way. A brand new guy. I mean, like, I think it changes based on the week. Oh, he comes in here this time. Oh, that's cool. Oh, excuse me. So, like I told him, I was like, hey, can you tell me what my performance has been after 6 weeks? Because there's like a probation period. And if you don't make it past, they might not keep you. So, I was going to ask him if he could tell me how I'm doing. For my job. Gohan, that's not really an appropriate question to ask. I can't answer that. That's not an appropriate question to ask. Please don't ask questions like that. I feel like that falls under the category for sensitive topics in the chat. Please don't. Please don't ask that question. Trawchan. Interesting username. Thank you for the follow on Facebook. I keep trying to figure out the Facebook notifications. I'm never gonna get them fixed. And they're always gonna display on my YouTube streams until I stop using Facebook, which won't be for a while, because Facebook is still a viable tool for me to use. Right now. And plus, I'm not gonna just up and abandon Facebook. The only reason why I was okay with not being on Twitch is because Twitch isn't really like, you know, I don't know. Most of the people from Twitch came over to here. Awesome, and we leveled up. We get an exotic. What do we have? Peacekeepers. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. Reload stowed SMGs and allows instant ready. Leg armor. Not bad. High resilience and discipline. Pretty good, actually. Okay. Got another funnel web. Oh, I forgot the grenade launchers are still bugged. They haven't fixed grenade launchers? Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah. God, it's nothing really against you. It's just sensitive topic. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could infer what my reaction would be. We don't really need to. Yeah. Alright, expedition. Is it expedition and combatants in the Cosmodrome? Oh, is the next one in the Cosmodrome? That would be cool. I think that's where it's going, because I think the expeditions probably change weekly, which is kind of neat. Just kind of neat. Why? What quest is that? I'm pretty sure I already have that. Yeah, I already have that weapon. I have that weapon already. That one is for Malfeasance, I think? Yeah. Yeah, that is for Malfeasance, which I already have. Pretty... I don't think... Actually, that is a gun I have not used in a while. I mean, it's a gun that was horrible to grind for. Hated grinding for it, but it was... And I don't even use it. That's the sad thing. I don't even use the gun. I think it's a... Oh, no, we're not on... I was thinking we might be on, Cosmodrome.
I see. A secret in there misappropriated goods to prevent its further theft.
You're picking up quick, little idol. Must run in the family.
That should not have missed him. Begin drilling. Oh, I forgot. We have this entire thing here. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, right. My schedule. Okay. So, this, going back to what I was saying, this is the first week that I have a schedule that is 4 days. Well, okay, not the first time, but this is the first day that well, this will be the first week with my new schedule, because last week I worked 5 days a week, because it was the end of the old schedule, which was kind of, you know, off balance, and the beginning of the new one. So, tomorrow will be my Friday, which is nice. I'm actually really excited about that.
Someone's trying to stop our drill. Get out there and wreck their jammers.
Like, working 5 days a week is fine, but my kind of job is one of the ones where it's just like, once the day, once the, well, like, once the day is over with my kind of job, I was like, alright, I'm done. So, I'm excited to go back to 4 days. If I ever get a girlfriend, how would you react if I told you? I would say congratulations. And that might not sound like, very, I don't know. I might not sound I'm partially tired, so my reaction is not, my reaction would have to be more, thought up. I'd have to think about it, but in general, I think I would just say congratulations for that. I think everybody deserves a form of companionship and love. I feel like, everyone deserves that. Obviously, well, okay, deserves. In order for you to deserve it, I think that you have to, like, be ready for that. And being ready for companionship is how do I say this? Being ready to have a significant other is something that takes time and effort, obviously. Ugh. Trying to think of the right words. Again, I'm tired and I'm trying to have a philosophical conversation about deserving a sweetheart or loved one. But in general, I think that if you're putting the work in, you can sustain them or they can sustain you. I think that really depends. Either or. And you know, both of you are willing to do the work, then I think you do deserve a loved one. I think sometimes people will go out there and say, oh my gosh, I am living my life, why don't I have, you know, a girlfriend or a boyfriend, when they aren't, you know, ready for it. The universe isn't ready to give it to them yet. Or they just, you know, they are just putting themselves out there in a way that does not make them attractive, either physically or emotionally, or said mate. Where is the depends option on the poll? There is no depends option on the poll. You either have before, after, or just dessert. Also, hello, Tim. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I think in order for people to be to get a significant other, they need to be ready for a significant, because like there's a difference between getting one and being ready for one. I think. Yeah. And if you're not ready for a significant other, then you shouldn't have one. Maybe that sounds cruel. Some people might say that that take is cruel. I would say that if you're not ready for a significant other, it's almost damaging for you and them. Now, okay, kind of stuck there. Some people might say what counts as, you know, being ready for that. You know, again, kind of like I mentioned earlier, you need to be stable. You need to, if you are the provider, you need to be ready to provide for them, or you need to equally be ready to be, like if you're not the main provider, you need to be ready to do other things to offset the balance in that relationship. Like if they are going out to work, you're doing other things to like make both of your experiences feel like you are both shouldering the burden. I think communication is a big part as well. If this is something that's very important for those that are looking for a significant other. Let me impart something onto you that I learned from my parents, from Grandma and Grandpa. If your parents, sorry, not your parents, if your significant other, okay, this is something that I think everybody should either ask, ask in a nice way. You should be, able to say, are you willing to be open about everything with me? And they are saying yes. If someone says they're not willing to be open with you for any reason, they are not a good partner. Like, you know, with my significant other, that I may or may not have, you may never know, for piracy reasons, but if my significant other were to say, I'm not willing to be 100% open with you, and by 100%, I literally mean it. That means finances, that means emotional status, that means if you're mad at them, or if you need something, like, you need to be willing, because, like, and I think this is something that a lot of people tend to forget when it comes to a relationship, is your significant other isn't just a thing. A significant other isn't just a thing that you have. It's not like a trophy. And I think a lot of people treat significant others as a trophy or as a thing, and you shouldn't do that. Like, you should want to get married because you want to spend your life with your best friends, ever, and you want to be with them forever, and you want to do something fun with them forever. Most of the time, that's start a family and continue your lineage. For some people, it could be for other things, but you should not get married just because. That is a bad reason, in my opinion, to get married. There needs to be more that goes into it. And again, if you're not willing to be 100% communication, like here's a question for me to ask you, and you don't, and please don't answer. If you answer, you are only humiliating yourself. So do not answer, okay? But here's a question for you: if you want to, if you want a significant other. If, and we'll pretend that I'm your significant other for a moment. If I walked up to you and said, let me see your phone, or let me do something with your phone, or let me look at the finances real quick because we need to have a meeting about the finances, would you be okay just being like, yeah, here you go. Here's the finances. Let's talk about this, you know? And I would be okay with doing it the same back. Just like, let me say that, and I'm not trying to say that like in a controlling manner, because like, you know, people should never feel like they're being controlled in a relationship, but you should be willing to be like, actually, let me phrase that in a different way. Let's say instead it's just like, hey, I need to use your phone, or hey, I need to do something with your phone for whatever reason. If you're worried about something you see or I might see on the phone, for whatever reason, that there might be a problem. And again, I don't want to like talk about a controlling kind of thing. Excuse me. I am talking about a. I am talking about being open with each other. Because again, if you are gonna be married with them for the rest of your life, or be with them for the rest of your life, you should be willing to be okay with that. You know? Like, share all your finances, share your emotional status, share your everything with each other. You know, if there is even a little bit of hesitancy, then the communication is not at 100. I would say, okay, I'll say this. The one time it would probably be okay to keep something from your significant other is when you're trying to surprise them for a holiday or a birthday or whatever. But that is honestly the exception to the rule. Oh, we hit 21. That should be the exception to the rule. Let's see. Are we still defeating fallen? Quest. Where's quest? Combatants defeated during an expedition grant. Loot expedition, buried treasure, and defeat combatants in the Cosmodrome. Okay, we haven't defeated all the combatants. We haven't defeated any. Kind of surprised that we didn't get a Cosmodrome thing. Grandpa said always respect them and their wishes. Exactly. You should do that. But that's a two-way street. It shouldn't just be a woman-only thing. That should be for men as well. Ooh, what is this for? Oh, that's for the... Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna get that, because that actually... Let me see how that looks with my Titan when I wear this, because this buffs melee damage. Ooh. That's a weird shoulder. Oh, I kind of like that. That kind of really goes for the cyborg look that I'm kind of going for there. Oh, that's really it's kind of beefy, I'm gonna admit, but I like that a lot. That looks really cool.
Thank you, user, for the follow.
Fida, thank you for the follow. Now, can we... Actually, I'm gonna... Sorry, I'm getting really distracted with fashion stuff now, but I wanna, like... What we've got on... Let's see here. No. Sorry, I could spend like hours doing this. I promise I won't. That is... I don't see the colors there, but okay, game. Her own blood. Ooh. Ooh, that's... not bad. How does that look? Ooh, Temp, I don't know if you're in chat, but tell me what you think of that color. So I should give my partner my phone and let her see my chicken shirt collection? What? I'm confused. But what and I the phone is like a random kind of example. And I think a lot of people go to that example as like a thing of, oh, your partner might be just a little bit too... Ooh, I like that look. That might be an example of a partner maybe being a little overbearing, because I can definitely see how that can be used in a overbearing way. And my goal isn't to make it like, oh, your partner should be allowed to control every facet of your life, because that's not true. You and your partner, again, should focus on 100%. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that red kind of look to it. Oh man, that's really nice, actually. My original colors for this were purple and purple, white, and gray. I really like. Now I kind of want to see how we can make this mark look better. Also, we might change up the mark as well. Maybe a Siva theme for your Titan. You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Look at the other ornament. Hold on, is there another ornament for this? I don't like it as much, honestly. Hentai collect. Well, okay. Hold on a moment. No, I think I like. I think I like this. I think I like this more. I think it fits just a little bit more. Although this one would work if it were if I was trying to mimic myself, which I'm not. But I like this thick kind of Titan look there. I like that. Let's look at the colors for this. How'd that look? Ooh. Oh man, I'm really liking that. Hold on, what can we do? Ooh, that's clean. Look at that. Ooh, again, the colors I used to use were purple, but I might enjoy this red one. Now the red for the helmet is kind of not how I want it. Yeah, here's the weird thing about shaders. They're never in the way that you want them to go. Except when they are. But I kind of like this. That's kind of neat. See, Temp likes to rock a very white-looking Titan. I kind of like this. I'm still not sold on the chest plate, though. The problem is the chest plate. Ooh. How does that look? Oh. Ooh. I don't know. I kind of like that. Here, I have a couple of synthwave plates. I've got quite a few for this season already. Let's see. That... Oh, I like that. Hey, you know what? I like it. We're gonna go with that. Alright, let's go kill some stuff in Destiny. So, oh, is this week Cosmodrome? New Cosmodrome, yep. Alright.
The former Hunter Vanguard, Cade 6, used to be in charge of patrol beacon placement. You reminded me of him. Let's see if you can match his kill count.
Perform precision final blow. Okay. No, I kind of like this look now. Gohan, in response to your question, a hard one to answer, because being the completely family friendly of all ages YouTube channel that I am, my default response would be, most couples would not be into that. Now, I will fully admit, I have met some people. I have met some people that have couples where the couples are both into that, and that's between them and like if they're both into that, you know what? It's between them and them. It's none of my business. Precision final blows. Are these not precision final blows? There we go. I mean, it's kind of hard to get one with, I should switch to a weapon that can get precision final blows. And switch the sword. Why not? No, in general... And still, sir. I'm trying to get a precision final blow on you. Thank you. In general... if you are married to somebody, you probably should not have any of that on your phone. At all. Like, if your significant other is against that or does not like that, you shouldn't have it on your phone. You shouldn't be looking at it. Because again, unless that's something they are into, your devotion, the one that you should be obsessed over, is your significant other. You should not have any of that on your phone to begin with. Well, if you're married to someone that doesn't like, I don't care what you do right now, obviously. But you know, if you have a significant other that doesn't like that stuff, you shouldn't have it on there. Period. Shouldn't hide, and if you hide it from them, then that is a contention point that will not bode well for you. I only know this because I've seen how that kind of stuff can hurt relationships. Again, the only reason I would say that that's acceptable is if you both are into it and you both enjoy it together, which is a rarity. I would well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a rarity, but I know that, you know, not every couple is into that kind of thing. You know, I'm not in the right area for defeating. I need to go to the other area to defeat Fallen. Yeah. And that's a case by case. You know, it's one of those weird things. Is how do you even ask them what they're in? Like, I guess maybe you can ask them outright, but that might be weird. But in general, if you have a significant other, you shouldn't have that. Because they should be your entire world. I don't know. I hope that's not like a long drawn out thing. I don't want to sound like a prude or dumb, but these are just things that I've observed from marriages that I have seen last. And so if you want a marriage to last, you know, you follow those steps. Check your DMs and put something together you could use on Titan. Hold on a moment. Deep Explorer helmet. Devastation Complex. I don't think I have Devastation Complex. That's a cool look, though. Do I have Devastation's Complex? I guess I could look it up, but let me get it through here. That's the one thing where I'm not sure if I have that. I'll take a look at it, though. The mark, though, I agree, that does look very pretty. I'll take a look at it in just a moment. Okay. Let's see. This is the new mark. Wait, is that the new mark? War Newman? Yeah, that's the War Newmans. With carbon blood. Right? Yeah, I like it. What chest is that? Chest and legs are open world. Mark is King's Fall. Helm is duality, and Syntho ornament you're using. Yes, I don't know if I have the. I see the problem is I don't know if I'll have everything unlocked. That's the helmet. That's a pretty good looking helmet. Legs are okay. Let's see if I have Devastation Complex. I might not. Let's check here. Let's... Oh, there it is. Ooh, I actually really do like that. Problem is, ooh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's really nice. Problem is, I can't unlock that. Oops. Okay, so that'll be something to work from. So you can farm out raid dungeon weaves via grasp opening. That looks cool. We'll work towards that. We'll work towards that. For now, you know, I actually really like this. Thanks, Temp, for the suggestion. It really does fit the model of what I'm going for there. Different color, but I like it. I think what I'll do is once I'm done here, I will go... I'll go grab another dungeon weave. Maybe I'll work towards that tonight after I'm done streaming, because that will take me a while. Oh gosh, I'm probably not going to do that. I don't like the blind. I did the blind well long enough. I don't want to do it anymore. Let's go do a lost sector, because I need to get them lost sectors done. Another option for legs is the Braytech snow boots. Oh, that's right, I need to do the boots as well. I ain't in a relationship. Well, if you're not in a relationship, then whatever you do whatever you want with what's on your phone. What I always tell people is once you're an adult and out of the house, do whatever you want. Makes you happy. Prefer it if it doesn't hurt you, but do what makes you happy. But the second you get into a relationship, you have different responsibilities. Kind of like a job. Once you get a job, you can't just act however you want. Another option is the snow boots. Let me look at the snow boots real quick. I kind of like these boots though. They've got like a jagged edge to them, but I'll take a look. Not an adult. Okay. Well, if you're not an adult, then an adult. I'm an oh well. Never mind then. I'm confused. I'm confused. Let's see here. What am I saying? I have no idea. Where are those boots? Did I not unlock them? The chance I probably just didn't unlock them yet. Are those the boots from... Where's the... Did I not have the forged one? There's a chance I probably don't have the forged ones. Sorry, I won't do this for a long time. I do want to keep playing. Say I'm an adult, but I'm still living with my grandmother. Well... You don't have them. No, I don't. I probably need to go pick up the quest. Isn't that the thing where you need the broken armor in order to get it? Because I have most of the broken armor for Titan. Do I need to keep buying the armor? Well, okay. Listen. Shh. I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. There's that done. Now we go back to machine gun, because we need to get a lot of kills with machine guns on the Cosmodrome. It was the Titan set from Mars before its sunset? I see. Zer occasionally sells it. I see. Well, the legs I have on right now are fine. But I like this look. This look is pretty cool. I appreciate it, Tim. We're gonna finish this last sector and then we'll do the next thing. Oh, no, yeah. This is a pretty nice set. I feel... Here's the thing that's funny. I try to come up with a look. I think it's decent. And then Temp comes up with one that's like 10 times better. Temp is just better at transmog than I am. And that's not me being sad. That's just... Temp is better at this than I am. Ugh, excuse me. Hello there.
Thank you, user, for the follow.
By Precious Hate. Thank you for the follow. Where is the chest? There you are. Cool. Stopped embracing the character-specific looks and only rely on shaders that do the job. Okay. Alright. It looks cool together and it works for the set. I'll use it. You know. Leave. Here we are. Ugh, excuse me. No, yeah, this is a pretty... I think that I will work on getting that helmet. Eventually. Actually, shoot, I should go to the tower. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna go get the thing from the... No, never mind, we'll just do this first. We'll do this, and then we'll go back to the tower. Whoa. You want, we can go over after stream? I mean, yeah.
May I interject? Be my guest. The commander of this band of pirates is named Irix, and he's widely known as an expert marksman.
Well, I'm a more expert marksman. I am a better marksman, in my opinion. Depending on the bounty, it could be real fast to do. Exactly. Exactly. Well, here's the thing. You can just re-roll the bounties as much as you want. They just cost a couple thousand glimmer. And here's the thing. The look might change a little bit when we get that new set in the Dawning event. Because I plan to use the Dawning pieces. To help out with my look. But yeah, we'll see. Nice. And then my hammer fell off the edge. So we use... Oh, am I using the wrong... Yeah, I am. That's okay, though. Festival, but sure. No, what I need to do is I need to get a good arm piece for when I have the different chest plate on. Festival, right? So yeah, once I get once that new set comes out, there's gonna be some. I'm gonna, because this look, I was kind of just planning for a sub-temporary look until I got that, so that I could look over the pieces and see what looks good. But we'll see. Honestly, I really just want a decent helmet that...
There he is. Take him down. And retrieve the relic.
Am I supposed to destroy you? Okay, so that gets rid of your buddy. Oh, okay. You take one hammer to the face, and you run away. Can't handle it. Oh geez, he has not a lot of health. Okay, now I understand why he did that. I need to not die. Okay. Bye, bud. Wow. Marksman? Yeah. Dawning is Christmas, festival is Halloween. Yes, it is. You are not incorrect. You, in fact, very correct.
Good job, Guardian. You too, little sister. Read about this in one of your books?
No, I didn't. Isn't that
Realize I could
exciting?
possibly have a dad. Oh.
What are you doing?
Aiding Drifter and the Guardian. We have collected another relic before it was able to come into Aramis-Gal's possession.
Your help is needed in studying the relics, not in our search for them.
If I can render assistance, then I should do so.
Let us speak privately.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. There's the whole dad is afraid for the child.
I stayed out of that. Anyway, good job. Let's get this treasure tucked away.
I figured that kind of story was coming up. Child, you shall not be part of this. But Dad, I want to be part of this. No, child, you cannot. But Dad, and it's going to devolve to where one of them gets hurt. One of them is going to get hurt. Hopefully that's all it is, but... Oh, excuse me. And my bones, actually not just bones, the muscles, my muscles are sore. I've been kind of working out. Kind of.
Mithrax, my old friend. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you.
Mithrax looks so cool.
Uncle's concerns are my own. I will listen. I hoped you'd say that. Rumor has it your new crew has been bringing back delightful baubles pulled from the old shores. Are you asking for a share? Do you think me so petty? We're on the same side here.
Just realized he's on a giant shank. Is he just sitting on a modified shank? That's what it looks like.
Resurfaced for a reason. The power belongs to us. We could have everything this time. We need only take it. Your words are careless. What? Guardian? Huh. A trusted accomplice. No. I did not imagine you would speak like that where I might hear you. Come now, Mithrax. I know you. Think of your house. Think of your daughter. We could have everything thoughts? Wouldn't that be some lovely payback?
I think
Huh?
Spider just wants to make money.
Behavior in the past. You will not speak of it here beneath the great machine, or I will silence you. There's no call for that. Do you hear me, Ruckus?
Oh, he said his name.
I hear
He
you.
said his.
Never
This might be the first time I actually figured that out. That was his name. I'll be honest.
We're closed.
I'll be honest. I didn't know that was his name. It probably that's probably not a new thing. Probably not. That's a cool little fan, my man. You're doing work. It's probably been known that was his name, but I didn't know that. So.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, hey there, hero. Sorry.
First time we ever hear Spider. Wait, really?
And all this-
That's the first?
I'm on debrief duty.
Wow. So nobody knew his name until now.
Got from Aramis's crew. Ido's researching how to tap into their power. The kid's thorough, I'll give her that. She thinks something's hidden inside him. I swear she was about to crack.
And now we know that Mace Rex might be the Saint 14 of the Fallen. He even scares the spider. Yes, he does.
I took one look and knew those things were bad news. Gave me a little shiver. Reminds me of something. From a long time ago. Huh. Maybe I should do a little research of my own.
Okay. No, yeah, I would. I definitely would believe that. Oh, now he wants to talk to us again.
What does my guardian need?
Okay. Temp, which one? You told me not to. You told me you wanted to know last time, but which one should I do? I picked the middle one last time. Which one? Which one? I want to pick whichever one you didn't pick. Gotta do a couple expeditions. We can do that. Once I finish the story, we can definitely do that. I just want to know which one to choose first. Because if we're gonna do different things, I went middle, Don went left. All right, I go right, and I lost. Ah, it literally gave me green armor. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go, Temp. I will join. You can join me if you would like. I'm going to the tower so that I can finish this weekly challenge. So we all got green Titan boots. Oh, so everybody gets green Titan boots, or just green boots. It doesn't matter which one you choose. That's kind of dumb that it's predetermined like that. It'd be kind of nice if, like, you know, it was random.
Your last raid yielded a surprising fragment.
Oh, there's a lot of these.
This was found in the pirate hideout, along with the relic. You forget your place, Erix. I am no longer the ship stealer. I am a Kel, and your obedience is my right. Deliver the relic as agreed, and I will overlook your attempts to extort me. Do it, or face the wrath of a power you cannot.
Alright, I'm actually going to go to the tower.
I believe Aramis Kel references the witness. Perhaps she really has abandoned her calls for Elixni unity.
I am going to go to the tower so I can pick up that thing. And then, Temp, if you want, you can join me, and we will do some challenges. What do we have here? Engram. Sure. I would have preferred to just get some glimmer, but that's fine too. Oh yeah, you know what? That is definitely important. We should definitely do that. Complete bounties from the star chart, or on Nessus, Cosmodrome, or Europa. Also decipher the small treasure beacon available from the star chart in the helm. Oh, okay. And then a lost sector. You know what? No, I need to do that. I'll do that later. Guardians with arc damage. Ew. No, thank you. No, I don't wanna do PvP. No, thank you, please. No, thank you. I swear the load times in Destiny is slowly getting worse. It might just be me thinking that. Could just completely be me. But I feel like the load times are getting worse. I need to keep using these. Okay. You know what? Let's dye the color for this. Ooh, actually, that one looks nice. Okay. No, yeah, Temp, when I load into the city, you can join up on me. If you can, if it'll let you. And then when... Actually, I could just join up on you. I could just do that. Excuse me. Holy crap. This has been longer than a minute game. Come on now. I don't feel like it takes that long to get to the last city. I could just be sitting here forever, though. It's very pretty. Okay. I guess while we're sitting here... I don't know if I'm going to get all of... I don't know if I'm going to get this. Oh, there we go. I personally am not very invested in getting titles as much. Like, it's cool to have them. Like, yeah, it's nice to have a title. Show off that you did something. But, like, I'm not as invested as other people are. I know that some people really enjoy it. It's hit or miss for me. Because it's like, while titles are cool, I'm less concerned about titles than I guess other people are.
Hello again.
All those boots look. Pretty sure I already have these. Anyway, we can now get the helmet. Which helmet was this? I believe... Which helmet did you do? You did Deep Explorer, right. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Alright. I'm gonna actually, if Temp is not doing anything, I'm just gonna join up on him. Hopefully he does not mind. I don't know if he's still here. Oh, perfect. Actually, he might not be at the keyboard right now. He might not be here. Cause he might be working. He might be doing something with his family. Which honestly, that makes sense. Are we gonna hear Temp? People have heard Temp before. Temp has been here many times. It depends on if he wants to. So I'm leaving that up to him. Oh, excuse me. I will leave that up to him. If he does not show up, though, in like a minute or two, we may just, go do Cosmodrome stuff. I haven't. Well, you had to be here to hear it. He was here at the end of Xenoblade 3, I think. That was the last time. But, before that, I can't remember. Okay, I think he is busy. So we're going to do some more of these challenges here. We're only going to go for about another hour or so. He wanted to do these. We're going to wait to do this. Let's do Cosmodrome. Let's do some Cosmodrome stuff because we need to get that challenge. I'd like to get that challenge done today. That's not gonna be too bad. Because I think it's Cosmodrome bounties and close range. Excuse me. Glaives and swords. Okay. Well, we've got swords. We can also do shotguns. Do I have a good shotgun? Dog's potty first. Okay, Temp is going to is taking his dogs out. He will let me know when he is back.
Report.
What is this? Oh, I don't care about that. Balance, precision, ability. In public events. You know, let's do full spectrum. That one's not bad. And then we'll thank you.
The Vanguard keeps supply vectors towards the city as clear as possible across hostile territory. I've marked targets of opportunity that can reach your attention.
Oh, we have to be like, what? 40 combatants? Fine. Hello, sir. I see that you have a mane on you. I also have a mane. This is what... Here, let's look at my character. Yeah, this is what Temp basically showed me, minus the legs. Although I really like my legs. I think the legs look pretty neat. They look pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll do this. And when Temp gets back, we'll do some expeditions. And we'll go from there. I'll have to... I'll have to, like, transition where he is on the screen. Like, because I have... Here, do I have my... PNG model? Is he... Yeah, there he is. Perfect. I'll pop that up. When... I'll pop that up. Okay, did that count as an ability kill? That did. Did that count? That did. Wait, did it? That did. Alright. So, if you want to get your ability kills fast, just play Solar Titan, I guess. Get your ability just like that. Also might not be the best area. Bye. Get scorched. Go back over here. Grab that chest. Heck yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So that was a pretty interesting weekly story. Part of me is... Actually, I'll save my thoughts for it when Temp gets in call, because one of the things I like to do is talk about the story with my friends, because, well, at least because Temp is really heavy into this game's lore, and so he may want to talk about the story. I mean, the story is week 2. Story is early enough that you could kind of infer anything from what has happened. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, see. Let's see. We got all the solar kills we need. Tell you what, we'll switch it up to sword. Get some sword kills. This is some pretty sick music. I feel like I stepped right back into Halo with with the drums here. Oh no, the drums are going away. Give me back the drums. The drums. I actually really liked the drums. Hey there. This is... Wait, is this legit the Cosmodrome music? This is cool music. Oh, I like this music. It makes it feel like I'm playing, Halo 1. Can't remember what the name of that one. It was like Beyond... Combat Evolved. It was Combat Evolved. I feel like I'm playing Combat Evolved again. Alright. Tell you what, we'll do the Lost Sector again. Why not? I need to get those challenges done anyway, so... Come here. Come here. Servitor. Got. I may sound crazy, but I'm really surprised I've never heard this music. It just sounds so good. Hey, I leveled up the other half. Nice. Alright. Void is 18 kills. Alright. Now, the cool thing about swords that I kind of like, is even when you run out of power, you can still use them. They're just way less effective. Did we... Okay, we got all our kills. Oh, we can... We need an arc weapon now. Do I have... Do I have it on? I don't. I'm surprised I don't. Also... Let's get rid of both of these. Surprised I don't have that weapon on me. Where is my Aikilos? Where are you? Honestly, I should keep that in my inventory as well, just because it's the 3. Alright, it'll take a moment for my weapons to come from Dim, because Dim is very slow right now. That, you know what? I deserve that. Excuse me. Okay, there's my funnel web. One of them. That's not the one that... Okay, there's my Aikilos. Perfect. And Kilos is the one I wanted, because that's got the arc kill I'll need with it. Like the trinity of submachine... Like, I legit have the trinity of submachine guns. Why haven't I not masterworked you? Why have I not masterworked this? I am surprised I haven't, because this is the role that I've been holding on to for... Oh, wait. I forgot. I have 2 funnel webs. Hold on. I have a surprise for you all. Oh, I have 2 funnel webs. Oh, wrong chat. I got on the wrong chat. I forgot that I have 2 funnel webs that are exactly the same, and I started masterworking the one that I started masterworking the wrong one.
Good job.
Although this one is which one is that one? I can never tell. Oh, that's a range masterwork. Because I think both of them have different masterworks. That one's a reload, the other one is range. Which one is better, reload or range?
On that thing, I say reload.
Okay, I would agree too. Okay. I'm almost done with this lost sector, and then I will bop in.
That's fine. I'm just whenever you're ready.
Okay, sounds good. Gohan says this is his first time hearing your voice.
I know, I haven't been in stream.
No, you have not.
In like a while.
Well, the last time you were here is when we were discussing the ending of Xenoblade 3. Which was like a month. It was a couple weeks ago.
My god.
Crazy to think about, isn't it?
Beginning of the month.
I know, right? Okay.
Where did August go?
I don't know. I've been working. You know what's crazy? I was thinking to myself, man, I've already been working for 6 weeks. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Oh god, watching your stream is so disorienting because that YouTube delay.
Yeah, I think it's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, it's rough. Alright. Expedition.
I think the thing that kind of sucks about YouTube is compared to Twitch, which has a near instantaneous delay, YouTube, like, I think forces 10 to 20 seconds of delay just so that it can keep itself caught up.
How many synth weaves do I have for Warlock? I have a lot of them, I think. Oh, I have 5. Sorry, 6 now.
That's a lot still. Thanks for the look, by the way. I kind of like it.
I figured.
Oh,
And then we can
goodness.
talk about fixing some things up after stream if you want.
Yeah. All right. Since
'Cause
I don't.
like having a fresh design for like every like stasis, or solar, void.
Yeah.
Just so I can differentiate. Oh, that's what it looks like. That's what I'm gonna use because I know.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, I haven't done this one yet.
Sounds like Kagi Films. I have no idea who that is. I've not done this one either. I think it's new. Is this one new for this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen the new Warlock melee, have you?
There's a new Warlock melee?
There is.
Is it like new to this week?
No, it's just new to art.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll show you as soon as I get it back.
Oh, you have like... I forgot that you kind of changed your helmet.
Yeah, this is the new exotic.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I still need... You know, I need to do a Legend Lost Sector. I might do that tomorrow or on
well,
Thursday.
I actually hold off until you get the helmet, because then you can get lorlies.
Is that the new helmet for this,
That's the one from last season of the season prior.
Okay. What does the helmet do?
So it consumes your barricade, but it drops a sunspot on you, and it gives you restoration ×2. So basically, it's classy, but for Titan.
But there's no barricade.
And it eats your class special, so it's your barricade.
So in exchange for your barricade, you just get... I basically get a healing rift that's not a healing rift.
Exactly.
In exchange for my barricade.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people are using over Synthos now, especially with King's Fall.
Okay. I mean, for the most part, I've mostly just been using Heart of Inmost.
Yeah, I use Heart of Inmost on Void and Stasis.
Okay.
I could use it on Arc too, actually, if I really wanted to.
I've mostly been using it so that I can get my hammer back faster, but it's I think it just depends.
So there's enemies up here. Watch.
Mhm. Wasn't quite a lot. There wasn't a lot of them, but they definitely died fast. Is Tempa big brother? Technically, is a couple months older, but we are not physically related. They're not related.
Marco and I are not related.
We feel like we're close-ish, like family, but we're friends. That makes sense.
Ow. Ah!
Why die when you just can throw a hammer at people? Hammers solve all
I
problems.
threw grenades
Oh,
at. I threw a
well.
grenade at 3.
Throwing grenades is... Don't throw grenades. Throw hammers.
Well, I don't have hammers.
Sounds like a cool PSA. Don't throw grenades. Throw hammers.
I mean, it sounds like Shax.
It does sound like... Does Shax like to use hammers?
Well, in Mayhem, because it's just all ability based,
Yeah.
he's like, you know, throw more grenades.
Oh, yes, he does
Some
say
stuff like
that. He does say that.
Dogs are barking again. Ah!
Did you just take them out?
Yes.
Okay.
It's summer,
Yeah, well...
which means doors open, which means people are, you know, around. And I live in a tourist area, so you can imagine how it is.
Yeah. Summer for another month or so.
Yep. Mid-September is the... Oh, we're so close.
Ugh.
We're supposed to have our hottest heat wave here this entire summer, like this week.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, it's been raining here every day, and it's gonna
hasn't rained
rain.
here proper in 3 months or so. Like proper, like we've had a drizzle, or like, you know, a sprinkling every now and
sorry.
then, but nothing's. Actually, it hasn't really rained that hard all summer. Maybe once.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain here until the end of this week. So
Okay,
2 weeks of nothing but rain. Okay. I see your melee there. Instant killing all of those yellow bars.
Yeah, that's my new melee, and it works anytime I slide. That is if I have my melee charged.
Oh, is it a slide melee then?
It is, but it's not like run and then it has to build up. It's just slide. So
I see.
Just like slide.
Yeah.
Slide.
So, you've done the story for the week this week, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I did it this morning. First thing I did.
Okay. Do you want to speculate on anything that you saw in the cutscenes, or do you feel like it's still too early to talk about? Like,
It's still too early.
yeah. What do you think about that interaction between Spider and Mithrax?
I mean, I think it gave us some hints, like how the story is going to go.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible. So, Mithrax's House of Wolves, or at least former House of Wolves, and so is Spider. But Aramis is former House of Devils.
Uh-huh.
And I'm almost wondering if at some point, Mithrax and Aramis might have had a thing.
Oh, really? You think so?
To be fair, there is a Hunter exotic where it, like, so Athos' Embrace, that weird, like, green-looking one,
Uh-huh.
is named after Aramis's lover from back on their original homeworld.
Interesting. That's very interesting. No, I was. That's interesting.
It's a weird thing, and because they are from rival houses already.
Yeah. And rival houses aren't really friendly with each other. Because
Exactly.
it's like pirates. Pirates aren't friendly with each other.
Exactly. But
They're
he's-
opportunists.
Exactly. But Mithrax seems to know Aramis a little more than he probably should, and Spider is hinting at Mithrax's ruthlessness or something to that degree.
Well, I mean, yeah. They hinted at that at week 1 as well. It's just like, oh, your dad would know nothing about being ruthless.
As a ruffian.
Isn't killing ruffians part of the title? Just like,
Yes, it is.
I think what happened is I threw the treasure and it killed me.
You didn't die, or did you?
I did die though.
Oh. I'm gonna kill. I'm not actually gonna kill me some dogs. I need to stop working.
You gotta muzzle some dogs. There we go. That's YouTube friendly.
There we go. That is YouTube.
Tape them to the wall. Although that might be considered dog abuse, so don't do that.
All right, hold on. I need to walk away real quick. I'll catch up.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. It's been really... See, when because like I mentioned, it is raining. But when it's not raining, the mosquitoes come out. And... Hello. I was talking about how when it's not raining, I'm getting barraged by nothing but mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like... So I actually haven't talked about this, but the other night, I was up late. Well, I woke up multiple times because I had so many mosquito bites that, like, I woke up, like, dry sweating with all of the pain that I, like, well, and maybe pain is the wrong word. Maybe it's just, like, the very heavy discomfort because, like, I just woke up, like, so discomforted by it. Oh, it's that time of year.
Cutlax, privateer.
What's his name?
Cutlax.
Cutlax. That's a cool
Cutlax,
name, bro.
Cutlax. It's pirate memes with fallen names.
I love it. Oh, he
This
pooped.
entire season is definitely based around Grasp of Avarice lore, and I kind of hope as the season goes on that
They
we
address
learn
it?
of, like the avarice, like the greed or whatever
Mhm.
that we saw there, may have actually been like the darkness or like the witness, like something of that regard.
That
Like,
definitely would make
maybe
sense.
Wilhelm found one of these relics in there and popped it, basically.
What
And
if...
that's what happened.
What? Well, actually, I was gonna say, what if they made you run the Grasp of Avarice?
That'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
But that would require you to have paid content, and I don't
They
know.
actually gave the 30th anniversary away for free on Epic.
Yeah, but like, actually, never mind. Because I was gonna say,
No, it's not free on Steam, and it's only free
no.
for the first week.
but technically, the seasonal story is also paid content.
Exactly. Okay.
Watching you snatch up that loot
Emo.
reminds me of Gambit.
Oh.
I never get tired of watching
What does emoting do?
those
It gives you more loot.
Oh, I emoted after.
With the armies you assemble for Gambit,
I see.
could be very political.
Another
Vanguard.
anti-sniper.
I ain't the man to tell anyone what to
Really close to unlocking that last bit there.
Of course, but the time may come for you to step
Hold on.
up.
Okay, so I might need to walk away in just a minute. We'll see.
Okay. The dogs, are they tearing down your door?
No, I have them in my room now.
Oh, okay.
But
There might be
I
other
might need
reasons.
to go downstairs and do something real quick.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah,
So we're back. If you want to kick me, go ahead. I'm not sure.
yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how long he's going to be gone. If he's gone for like longer than a minute, we'll go back to the Cosmodrome. Actually, since it's just doing expeditions, we'll just stick with that. Ah, excuse me. Well, there you go, Gohan. You have heard Temp's voice. I hope it was exciting for you. Actually. Yeah, let's do that. I want to go to the helm. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go to the helm, redeem the... We're going to redeem the point that we got from doing the story. And we're going to use that to buy an upgrade. Goodness. I love how Temp just shows up twice. I should turn off the model part there since Temp is here. Sounded like a Kagi Films. I have no idea who that is.
Thank you, user, for the follow.
Excuse me. Where is first catch rest mission completed each week? Rewards deep site residence. Where is the deep site residence? First time does not consume plundered energy. First time it will roll with an additional perk. Buffs. I guess this is the one I want to do. Increased chance to earn gear by completing catch crash. Cool. Oh, we have this now. Begin search on moon. Begin search on moon. Wait on the nightfall, the cleverest ruse, and force them to hunt on the light on the moon. Begin search on moon. It's on the moon, obviously. I just don't. Is it asking me to go do the nightfall? Or not the nightfall, but is it asking me to do something on the moon? Let me read that. Story begins as I hide from the crews. They search and will find me unless I hide soon. Wait on the nightfall, the cleverest crews, and force them to hunt by the light of the moon. I don't... trying to think. That has to be like one of the lost sectors on the moon. My brain is like trying to rack it because like I know it's somewhere on the moon. We're gonna go to the moon after we're done here. Burger Bing. I have no idea who that is. Oh, you're just saying Berg. I see what you're saying. Yeah. When he gets back, we'll continue doing more expeditions. I don't want to... I won't finish them without him. We still have to, like, do... one more expedition and do more treasure. Let's go to quest. Can we... should be able to do this. There we go. No, what are we still missing? Arc damage? Okay. Sweet. We missed arc damage and precision kills. Precision kills are kind of hard to get with a sub. There we go. We got the kills anyway. I want to say that they're kind of hard to get with a sub. Oh, right as I get on the Cosmodrome. That's fine. I didn't want to do another one without you, so I decided to just finish working in the Cosmodrome. I'll pop back in with you now.
I'll use the new setup because I don't
I got the first map fragment. I was one. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on the moon. Is it a lost sector on the moon?
So let's go to the moon.
Oh, you want to do that first?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really easy.
I know it's it's like one of the. Now my brain can't even process it. I know it's a lost sector on the moon. Am I right about that?
Correct.
Okay. I just don't know which one.
Oh, it's so hot.
My brain is just like not processing which one it could be.
Right.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I'm just sweating buckets.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, I
We
know.
do, but it's so expensive to run it.
Oh, it just gives you. Oh, it just said.
Yeah.
Sorrow's Harbor. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
we have to go to Sorrow's Harbor.
Come here.
What? Oh yeah, I know about that.
I know. I just paid for it so you can have it.
Oh, okay.
Go to Stars Harbor.
I didn't know it would actually just tell you. I thought it would make you. I'm okay with that though. So you said this isn't for anything but a sparrow, right?
Correct, but it is required for the title. So.
Okay. Right.
Where I'm at is where the thing is.
Yeah. For some reason I always have trouble finding this one.
Sometimes, yeah. The only reason I remember where it is exactly this time is because I have also done it really recently.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you.
Isn't this also the biggest lost sector on the moon?
Actually, I think it might be the smallest.
Well, like, length of time. Well, actually, I feel like it just has the most stuff in it. Because you've got to kill 3
That
mini
might be more
bosses.
accurate.
Okay.
God, Volt Shot is dumb.
It is indeed. Switch back to... Good one. There we go. Whew. Okay. Okay, well... I just jumped off the edge there. Alright.
Uh-huh. Nice guy game.
I was talking about earlier just about just like how fun the new raid, well, reprised raid is, but it's new for me, so I can say new raid.
So, King's Fall was actually my first ever raid in Destiny.
Really?
Yep. Because I started playing technically in the open beta on the PS3. Because back then it was only on consoles, it wasn't.
Right. I actually remember I had a friend when I used to work in security. He would tell me about the game, and he would tell me about his love-hate relationship with some of the mechanics. And I'm like, I don't play games like that, man.
Now you do.
Now I do. I mean, now I don't care, but back then I was like, man, it just sounds too edgy for me. I think that if I knew more about it, I probably would have played Destiny 1, but...
I mean, to be fair, back then it was only on console, like PS3, PS4,
Yeah,
360, Xbox One.
I didn't have any of those.
So I started on the PS3 with the open beta. I'll be real, I never really got to play it because I was busy with other things at the time.
You had other stuff. Oh, you know what?
And so my dad played it.
Really?
Yes, and he didn't like it. So I kind of just took his word. And he didn't like it, so I probably won't like it.
Right.
So, I never went back to it. Even though,
Yeah.
So, I got a PS4. because the new Neptunian game came out. At that time was Mega Dimension. So I bought it, and then I had a friend at the time who was an avid Destiny player,
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Hey, you know, I want you to play with us." Or I was playing on PS3 because I bought the Taken King on PS3, and I bought the PS4, and he's like, "Well, hey, you know, why don't you just play on a better platform?" And flat out just bought me the Taken King, like Destiny and the Taken King on PS4.
Right.
At that time, it was still fairly new. Like, we were still in Taken King.
Right. I got the next part of the thing.
Okay, what is that?
Fallen Saber Strike. Isn't that
Okay.
the one in the Cosmodrome?
Correct.
Yeah, it's the Cosmodrome. Yeah. That strike. The
You just wanna
reprice
run it,
strike.
you can.
Yeah. It's up to you.
I don't care.
Yeah, we can do that real quick then.
So, and then I started playing on PS3 and that's PS4, and then I got really kind of sucked into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, while I did technically start an open beta, I never really fully started until the Taken King.
Right.
I have played Pokemon.
I have played Sword. That is my first
I mean,
exposure to the game.
My first one was Y because
Are you the leader or am I the...
I am.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Which one of us is in charge?
I am. I thought you were for a second.
No, yeah, I played Sword.
And then you haven't finished it.
No, I haven't. Here's with me and when Pokemon, it's just one of those games. I don't know. I think in general, I'm just not an RPG person. But I look at Pokemon and it's just like, eh. I mean, I can't hate. I can't hate on the style that much because you know I play gacha games and gacha games follow a somewhat similar trend as Pokemon, where you raise things and use them to fight stuff. Maybe it just looks cooler because it's cool anime peoples instead of little animals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But I've never gotten into it fully.
Distress call. There are so few ballet fans left, Guardian. It'd be a shame to lose him.
But you were saying that your first exposure was Y?
Yeah. So Y was the first game of that generation on 3DS.
Okay.
That was my first game. I did not grow up with Pokemon.
No. No, I grew up with Mario and Zelda and a little bit of Sonic.
I grew up with Sonic.
Yes. Speaking of Sonic, oh my gosh, that new trailer is so... That new trailer had a lot of emotion in it.
It did. It feels like we're gonna be going back into Unleashed era.
Yeah, well, that's definitely what... Like, I was reading comments like, this is some of the best animated cutscenes that I've seen for Sonic in a long time.
And it's supposed to be the longest story they ever made for the franchise.
Yeah, I feel like I could definitely feel the emotion where, like, he saw Amy and I was like, ooh, these are not, like, petty stakes.
Pointed out that his voice... So you've heard Roger Craig Smith's voice as Sonic in, like, Colors, Generations...
Yeah.
Horses... and he's very high tone, upbeat.
Yeah.
So they've with Frontiers, they've kind of fused together the concept of that actor specifically voices Chris Redfield in Resident Evil.
Okay.
And they've kind of given Sonic that more like darker, edgy kind of voice. Not like edgy, like oh my god, you know he's edgy.
Well, he doesn't
But
sound
maybe this
so
more mature-
upbeat.
This more mature, like serious tone.
Right. I'm gonna be honest, out of all of the Sonic voices I've heard, he's probably my least favorite, but that doesn't mean I hate him. He's just
No, I agree.
I just prefer some of the other voices more.
I agree. But I think maybe this time his performance could impress me.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is.
I mean, it's never been bad. It's just
No.
not my favorite.
No. Yeah, it's just like
Plus, I'm
yeah.
actually not that great at
But like when you imagine his voice in like the tone of the comics, that's what we're getting because it's the main comics writer
Yeah.
writing the game or wrote the game technically because it's been written.
No, but yeah, when I saw that, actually, you know what? Let's say I'm gonna save my comments for Saturday.
Yeah.
No, that'll be. I'm really excited for Saturday. Actually, sit down for an hour and a half and talk about video games.
I need to design the background still.
Oh, well, we can like. For those that don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna do a podcast, on Temp's channel. I'm pretty sure we've decided it'll be on your channel.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna talk about video games, in the now, basically. Kind of like
I played video games in the now.
Yeah.
Or
It's
just in general. What you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you know, the idea behind it will evolve over time, but I kind of want to just like do video game news, talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think we're both really I know you're definitely more knowledgeable on some things, but I just want to talk about them and just, you know, see where things are, maybe watch some trailers for new things, or, you know, talk about stuff. I don't know. But I'm really excited to do it because I've always wanted to do a podcast kind of thing like that.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'll save my thoughts about the Sonic trailer for then, because that would go perfect for Saturday.
Right. Yeah, I'm in general. I'm just more hyped. I think for this one, I was hyped before.
Oh yeah.
Because, like the second I knew about the writer, I was, you know, all in.
Yeah, you were in more belief that this was gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I was of the mind of, okay, this is gonna be good. Hopefully.
At the very least, it's going to be good. But
Yes.
after what we've seen, it definitely looks more polished. It definitely looks like they've learned. Like, and I'll say this as my last thing because we don't want to talk about everything before Saturday.
Right.
Even the current head of Sonic Team has said just running in a straight line really fast does not make you fast.
Right.
Which means they have taken people's criticism from forces.
Which is good. Because, yeah, we'll talk about that more then. But yeah, I really am excited. Because like before, I think my sentiment was, this is not like, I was of the mind of, okay, this game has to do a lot to impress me.
Yep.
And I was not really. I was
And
excited.
It never really helped when the last time we saw gameplay before, like recently, was the Switch trailer, which means there was cut in, and you know, it just didn't look good because
No, it didn't.
all that popping.
Well, yeah, because the Switch is Switch.
Like, this game was designed for like Xbox, Series X, PS5, PC.
Yeah,
And they dumbed it down for Switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, and maybe this is something else we can talk about either this time or the next time we do this. It's just about how the Switch is going down in terms of quality because the games are getting better. And
Nintendo, all I'll say here before Saturday, again, like, it's hard because I, you know, because I could just talk.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. It's hard to reserve things that you want to talk about.
Exactly. But if Nintendo wants to keep the Switch going, which I'm pretty sure they do, they're gonna need to upgrade to a Pro model like that, like a console that is at least on par, or at least like the PS4 Pro and the latest version of like the Xbox One.
Yeah. Do you think that the console will have to get beefier in order to like
No,
be sustained?
laptops have anything to say about it, which is scary because you know the field I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy laptops with very thin components, and
to be fair, and again, the Steam Deck is another great example.
This is
because
true.
The Steam Deck is a lot more powerful than the Switch.
That's very true. Ugh.
Doing alright? No. No.
I mean, you do a decent one, but I won't.
I do. I just don't want to.
Yeah. Too late.
Mm-hmm. Or at least not in the mood.
Yeah, that requires a certain mood. Maybe if we ever get the if we get the podcast monetized, that can be like a super chat thing where people can like send you $1 to do that. $1 ara.
Shank's been modifying to crack his system. Let's take it out.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I think that, and this I'll say about it before we want to devote time to it, but I think that the Switch does need to upgrade, because at this point, like, even with Xenoblade 3, I was like seeing the wear of a console that, I mean, how old is the Switch now?
I think it's coming on 6 years now.
6 years? Okay.
Because it came out in March of 2017, I believe.
Was it really that long ago?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like that.
Yeah. It was either 2017 or 2018. I might
Isn't
have
it,
to look it up.
isn't it weird that 2017 is a long time ago now?
Yeah.
Half a decade. Wow. 2017, half a decade. What happened to the past 3 years, man?
Mood.
What happened? And now, Eventide hook crane searching. Okay.
Built that thing out of scrap.
Europa, Eventide ruins.
It's lucky that it managed to work as well as it did. Maybe it's
Anything?
the
No.
size.
All right.
It was pretty big for a shank. Would I be more useful with a larger chassis?
I got a couple challenges done there.
Yeah, the Cosmodrome one. Yeah.
Level 47. Do you? No, I don't. I considered it at one point.
I mean,
But I
you
don't
have
know.
done.
I have done them like some things like that, but like it's all personal stuff. I've just posted just to show friends.
It's one of those things where if the opportunity presented itself, maybe, but you're not actively gunning for it.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a hatchling huddle. Oh, Temp, have you seen this?
Seen what?
Oh my gosh. There's a hatchling huddle emote.
Where are you seeing this?
It's on the store. First page.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna buy it.
I need this.
Oh no.
I need this.
You know that's
$10, yes. But it's worth it. Look at oh, it's so adorable. Oh my gosh.
no, we know what you're doing.
After the stream, yes. I am
Alright,
getting that
it's over here.
emote. I will have the hatchling presentation and the hatchling huddle. Is it underneath the crane?
That's right here.
Oh wow, they make it very obvious. Okay.
That's it.
Well, now we can do more expeditions.
You could do all of it in week 1 if you like grinded enough to get the high, but
Oh goodness.
okay. Now we can go do one more expedition.
Yes. 12 hours 10. I think after this expedition I'll stop the stream, but we can continue afterwards.
I don't have anything in mind for it. Though. Like
Oh
I don't.
man.
It's. I don't. I have no characters in mind for it.
Oh man. I have never seen an emote that says my name more than that one. It's so adorable. It's like they pull at the heartstrings of some of us baby hatchling lovers.
Oh God, I'm so hot. I hate summer.
I'm sorry, you kind of just said that in a tone. It's like, oh, I'm so hot.
I'm not even trying to.
I know, but you did. Oh man.
Our blueberries up there.
Is he just? Oh, he's just kind of sitting
Yeah,
there.
he's just chilling,
Sounds good.
which is fine. I don't care.
He can just sit there until the game decides to replace him.
Exactly.
Oh man. So King's Fall was your first expansion, and your very first raid. How did that feel as your first raid?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh man, I'm just remembering it. I think I even remember some of the memories from my first raid experience, which was DSC. Oh man, that was
Yeah,
fun.
I think DSC was your first raid.
Yeah, it was. It was my first raid. And then I believe that after that was...
Garden of Salvation.
Was it
or was
Garden?
first?
No, I think it was...
I think it was DSC then Garden for you.
Which is the one with Riven? Because I think Riven was...
Oh, yeah, Last Wish.
Yeah, it was Last Wish. Then it was Garden of Salvation.
Yeah, because you
Which-
joined prior to Beyond Light.
Yes. Yes. And everybody wanted me to do Leviathan. Everyone was like, we should do Leviathan. And I had absolutely no idea what was
We just
going
never
on.
had time
And then it just
because
never happened. Which is fine. Because I
mean,
probably wasn't
when they
mentally
run out of
prepared.
raids, like out of the D1 stuff, they're probably going to start bringing it back.
Well,
D2 stuff.
do you think that they'll run out of raids in time for that to happen?
Yes.
How
Well,
many
there's only one
raids?
more raid in... So there's technically only one more raid in D1.
Wait, really? There was only 3?
There was 4.
There was 4. Unless you're counting the one that could be a dungeon.
Exactly, that's one of them.
Okay. What was the
But
other
if they
one?
wanted to go proper raids, it would just be Vault of Glass, King's Fall, Wrath of the Machine.
Okay, which one was Wrath of the Machine?
That was the Rise of Iron one. That was
Okay.
the final expansion for D1.
Okay. Was that like a Rasputin one, or
That was specific. Okay. Well, yes, actually.
was that Siva?
It's specifically Siva, but Rasputin created Siva.
Right. So technically,
so
I'm not
there was
wrong.
a pre-event, technically, like an actual like built-up event. All right, there is the
Not pick up treasure.
ruffian.
Where is he?
I'm looking for him. Ow.
Well, I don't think he's there.
No. So the pre-event for Rise of Iron. There he is.
Ow. He killed me.
Hold on. I'll talk after I kill him.
Yeah, you're fine. Do you have to get the
Yeah.
last shot on him in order for that to count, or do you just have to shoot him?
You just have to shoot him.
Okay.
So the pre-event was in the Taken King.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was the Siva Crisis before Siva Crisis. So Owl Sector, which is basically, you know how there's the Hidden, which is like Korra's like group of like spies.
I've never seen them. At least I don't think I've seen them. Unless, are they those people that in the Enclave that just kind of hang out?
Yeah,
Okay, so I have seen them.
there are a few in the game. Yeah, Eris is one. Technically, we're one of them now.
Technically. Okay, understandable. And okay.
So, Owl Sector is basically the hunter version of this.
Okay.
And they found a plague building. And now we had no idea what this really meant
Mm-hmm.
at the time. Because they kept things kind of secret back then. A
Nice.
bit better than they do now.
Oh, you mean the devs with the story?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They just keep things a little bit more like close to the chest than they used to.
You think now that they're just less able to do that?
Yeah, because data miners and PC and
Well, at that point, I don't really blame the devs for that, because it's just like, you can't really... I mean, is there a way to keep people from doing that, besides just not putting it in the game?
sad part is like really good like people who know their way around like all that stuff,
No.
you're not stopping them. And like you hear some people say, "Oh, just don't put it in the game." Like it doesn't matter because some internals are gonna leak inside the software.
Right. I think that's the thing that kind of sucks because it's like, even if you don't outright mention something, you're gonna have to. There's gonna be like, oh, there's a name for something that has to be in there because that's what they called it as a project file,
Exactly.
and the project file has to stay in there. It's not like you can just name it something else.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's a whole other
There's not much they
conversation.
can do about it. They can try, but
Talking about the efficacy, is that the right word for that? The ethical nature of that is a whole other conversation, but
exactly.
anyway.
So there was this event. They basically spread a nanovirus, basically.
Mhm.
Like it was SIVA.
Well, you
But it
didn't
was
know that.
before we knew what SIVA was. Like, so like it had nothing to do with gameplay, but if you came into contact with a Guardian player who had contracted this virus, you would gain SIVA nanites or stuff around your head. Just normally.
Like a little
it did
visual
nothing
thing.
as far as gameplay. Like maybe they're like, oh, extra glimmer or extra drops or something like this. Like it was a fun like event that kind of led into Rise of Iron as a story.
Right. Okay. That's interesting.
And then Rise of Iron happened, which we learned that the Fallen had gotten a hold of SIVA, which was a nanovirus parasite thing that the Iron Lords wanted to collect to basically start rebuilding civilization. Like they went after it like in a noble deed.
And it didn't end up that way.
No.
Yeah,
All of them died, but 2 of them.
And we know one of them.
Aphrodite and Salad. Yep. And Aphrodite was not there because she went the route of a pacifist. Otherwise, she would probably also be dead.
Have we met her? Like, has she come around in a while?
D1.
Okay, so she has not shown up since
because
D1.
Saladin was the major character for Rise of Iron, she took over the Iron Banner duties. Of course, in D2, they reverted that.
Right. But we have not seen her since.
No.
So you think that, well, I mean, like, it's not going to happen this year, obviously. But next year, you think that we are going to see Rise of Iron come back?
At least it's right, yes.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant.
At least it's right. So, it was a Fallen raid. It was all based around the Devil Sponsors. Now,
Right.
here's the interesting thing. Aramis, in the story right now, so she was originally House of Devils.
Right.
House of Devils was basically the clan that was going after SIVA. They became the Devil Splicers in the lore.
Right.
In that time, so okay, you remember the Outbreak mission?
I
I know you've heard at least us talk.
don't think I did the Outbreak mission, did I?
No, I think you had to buy Outbreak.
It will not be in our hands for long. These riches are an investment in the Elixir Corner.
Anyway, so Aramis is House of Devils before
Right.
she formed the House of Salvation. And the Outbreak mission, Outbreak Prime, which was experimented on by the Cryptarchs, was left in the tower when Gaul attacked. So it was in the abandoned tower at this point. So this secret mission was basically us going back into the destroyed tower to get Outbreak perfected away from the House of Devils.
Uh-huh.
Because it had SIVA in it. So, under normal logic, you'd think they'd be able to revive the Devil Splicers, use SIVA again.
Okay.
Like, that was the whole story, and Mithrax was actually the one who told us, helped us to go stop Eris. Before he
Interesting.
formed House of Light.
Mm-hmm.
We did succeed in stopping her. But
She kind of screwed off.
exactly, until Beyond Light.
Right. Right.
So, Siva is still technically out there. Could we see it again? Sure. But a lot of people are thinking it's just we're done. We're done.
There's not a good point for it to be injected back into the
There's
story.
no point in the story at all where it just...
At least right now.
Exactly.
Maybe it could be.
Just stopped us into another one. I'm just gonna pull this out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna end off the stream here in a moment, but before I do, Gohan wants to know what type of anime you like.
I think it really depends on my mood. It's just I like a lot.
Right. Is there any specific ones that you are liking right now?
Like, no.
No.
I mean, Cyberpunk Edge Runners in like 3 weeks.
Oh, is that coming out in 3 weeks?
In September, yeah.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Otherwise, just my favorite anime is Code Geass.
That's right. I still need to finish watching that one. Alright, well...
I haven't done my annual rewatch of that show. I might do it soon.
You watch it once a year?
I try to watch it once a year. It's just that good.
Right. I know that feeling. Anyway. So I'm going to end off the stream for tonight, guys. I think the story so far is going good. What do you think about my prediction with Ido and Mithrax about what might happen?
Possible. I'm away from the mic.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think it's possible. I feel like they're not going to kill her.
Well, I'm less
She's
hoping
too
of
curious
that.
for her own good, though.
Yes, I think she's gonna get hurt, or he's
Curiosity
gonna get
killed the cat.
hurt. The way that I see it is either she's gonna get hurt, or Mithrax is gonna get hurt trying to protect her.
Exactly.
Then there's also the third option where somehow Spider gets hurt, which I'm okay with.
I mean, there was a lore page on the Sparrow, I believe, which Mara knew through Petra that Spider was now in the city.
Right.
And she went from being very angry that Spider basically escaped her domain. So now she can't do anything about it because she, respects boundaries.
Yes.
Like that. But when she realized that Spider was basically being held in the city, and she knows that Crow has a beef with him, that she may be able to call upon Crow to deal with him.
Right. That's interesting. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway.
Now Crow obviously has no involvement in this season, unless it's like near the end.
Right, but so far he has not been injected at all just yet, so...
Exactly.
No. Anyway, I'm gonna end off the stream here before I keep it going too long. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll be on Facebook tomorrow for Minecraft. Woo! Have fun, everyone.